All right. Yeah. So this is Kage thoughts again. And so this Kage Harry. And okay, anong oras ba? 7 eh. Medyo late na pala tayo. But this is episode 2 of season 3. And so Friday night, alam ko marami kayo dyan mga pwedeng panoorin na mga stuff, no? I'll keep this short, like 20-minute thing max. And tonight, yung same with season 3. Ang team natin is parang merong mali sa blank. Okay. So this is just me sharing my raw thoughts and observations sa mga nakita ko on certain topics, no? And tonight, ang topic natin is parang may mali sa entrepreneurship. Okay. Hanggang ngayon nahihirapan pa rin akong banggitin yung ano, yung term na yun, entrepreneurship. Okay. So, I'll dive right into it. Okay. So, kicking off lang yung timer ko, ayan, para nakikita ko siya. All good, yeah. So, okay, para may mali sa entrepreneurship, una kong hugot dito, no, is galing sa sarili kong background. My parents are actually entrepreneurs. So my dad is an Indian national na nag-migrate sa Philippines, so actually dual citizenship. And dito siya nagsimula ng negosyo niya, Classic 5-6, no? And he started that at a really young age, hindi pa ako buhay, nagsimula na yun. And then, my mom naman is mahilain siyang Chinese. So ever since naman nasa sales na siya. Yung iba't iba niyang mga gigs, mga racket, kung ano-anong mga binibenta. Plus, ngayon, she's focusing on real estate. So may mga food businesses din kami before because of her. So mga business ventures niya. So pareho sila na very good at what they do in generating money and all that. Okay? And one of the crucial na experiences in my own life was when I was 4 years old and naghiwalay yung parents ko. Okay. And I'm sharing that and I can as freely share that kasi ngayon, even though we are a dual family household, we're actually like super in good terms. Dati pag sinishare ko to, naluluwa pa ako, naiiyak pa ako and all that. Pero ngayon kasi, we've learned how to laugh at how life unfolded, no, and appreciate the beautiful things that came out of it. So they are both entrepreneurs. In a time nung na yung mundo hindi pa online. Eh, and they are required to generate the same amount of money na 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 entrepreneurs need to make back then para lang mag-break even yung business o kumita talaga. They were required more effort kasi kailangan nila mag-travel sa kung saan-saan and meet people face to face or di ba dati may beeper pa, wala pa cellphone, wala pa cellphone, beeper. Um, Yun, so sulat o kaya beeper that time. Like, so it's crazy. Like, you have to travel and all that. Good thing wala pang ganong traffic. Anyway, their pursuit of success, both of them, wanting to be established, independent, financially independent, has led our family na magkaroon ng rift, no? So, naging broken family. Now, entrepreneurship is a really cool thing. Like a lot of things in life, pwede mong ma maging stepping stone yung money that you are creating or generating from pursuing business to elevate, amplify the kind of life that you are living. But it's a double-edged sword because people have limited resources, limitado yung oras mo, yung energy mo, no, yung bandwidth mo, no? And in taking care of a business, there's a lot na kailangan mo actually i-manage. And sometimes it can be too much. And ang naapektuhan is mami-mismanage mo yung ibang mga bagay na in the essence of life are beautiful and important things too, like your relationship and even at times yung mental health mo. So, one of the things na nakikita ko na parang mali sa entrepreneurship is mas mataas yung binibigay natin na value dun sa success level na pwede nating ma-achieve dun kaysa being successful in our relationships and being successful in fully taking care of ourselves. Like kapag binigyan tayo ng quiz ta's ano yung mahalaga dun sa tatlo? Well, many times puwedeng hindi natin sabihin na success. Some people would actually say yes. Mag-iiba-iba pa rin, magva-vary pa rin yung mga answers natin. If ira-rank natin yung tatlo sa buhay natin, ano ba yung pinakamahalaga? I believe most people would say success. And then some people would actually go into social tsaka self. So relationships o kaya sarili. However, our actions speak louder than words. Our actions speak louder than words. I don't really care kung ano yung maging sagot natin diyan sa tatlo. If ang nakikita naman sa lifestyle natin is we are neglecting yung ibang important areas, kahit yun yung sinasabi nating importante, then yun, merong mali. Merong mali dun sa pull ng entrepreneurship in most people's lives. Na parang, ah, kapag entrepreneurship yung pinag-uusapan, ah, it's your it's your end all be all yung nangyayari. Hindi siya nagiging a means to an end. Nagiging dun na umiikot at nagre-revolve most of the goals. Um, if you're looking at the trends when it comes to mental health, a lot of people are basically suffering right now from mental health issues na before we didn't have that much number or at least undiagnosed. No? So either way. But still, the manifestations of that nowadays show us na there's a lot more people na hindi naaalagaan yung sarili nila. Okay? Look at the uh, statistics of divorce. Well, walang divorce sa Pilipinas, so hindi rin talaga kumbaga naka-tag or may data dito ng ilan na yung hiwalay, 'di ba, and all that. The idea is pataas pa rin yung trend. parami yung mga mag-asawa na naghihiwalay. Habang dumadami yung opportunities natin to generate income, entrepreneurship, be it na may sarili ka talagang negosyo like a registered thing or puwedeng live selling ka lang, 'di ba? Tapos like naka-set up ka lang sa sarili mong bahay or sarili kang e-com business, dagdag income lang, side hustle lang, that's still considered part of entrepreneurship. Um, so, like 'pag tinignan mo yung statistics magtataka ka parang, 'di ba dapat gumaganda yung buhay natin as a whole kapag mas natutugunan natin yung mga needs natin kasi we already have the finances para matugunan yung mga needs na yun. Pero bakit kaya yung trends ngayon when it comes to taking care of self and trends when it comes to taking care of relationships, habang mas tumatagal na may ways tayo to become more successful, mas dumadami rin na yung nasa-sacrifice yung sides na yun of life. 'Di ba? Weird. Um, so parang may mali sa entrepreneurship kasi trending na siya ngayon, eh. Madali na siyang simulan ngayon. Dati tinanong ko yung tatay ko kung bibigyan ka ba ng pagkakataon na ano, na, ito yung gawin mo na negosyo, kung puwede ulit magnegosyo, ito ba yung gagawin mo? Sabi niya, hindi. Kaya nga nung una ayaw niyang anyone sa mga anak niya maging involved dun sa lending. Kasi yung lending na nakasanayan niya is magmomotor ka, umaraw, umulan, iikot ka sa mga suki mo, okey? Halos walang holiday, November 1 lang tsaka ano, Black Friday. Black Friday ba yun o Good Friday? Hindi ko alam. Anyway, basta yung mahal na araw thing. Um, so iba na ngayon, kahit sino puwede mag-start ng business. Puwede akong mag-change ng status ko, 'di ba, parang puwede akong pumili ng product, ng service to sell ta's mag-change lang ako ng status ko into entrepreneur, 'di ba, ta's entrepreneur na ako. Ta's puwede rin naman na ang gawin ko, is kung mag-create lang ako ng ano, ng Facebook page ko ta's lagay ko lang dun parang Harry Arsing ano, digital, 'di ba? Tapos ano na yun, parang entrepreneur feels na yun, 'di ba? And nandun ka na sa path of like pursuing it. However, for most people I know, yung back end of this, it's more messy than how it looks like on social media. Dapat nga yung social media nga hindi siya tawagin social media kasi social is like 'di ba parang meant yan for relationships talaga, human to human being interaction. Dapat business media na yung itawag sa social media right now. Kasi most people na nasa social media that's pursuing entrepreneurship, yun na talaga yung main purpose niya, eh, 'di ba? This is why, um, different trends na yung meron, 'di ba? It's not about building relationships anymore, it's about gaining followers. It's building influence. It's offering your offers. It's market research. It's validating kung, yung bang idea mo is merong kakagat, 'di ba? Social media has become less of social media, more of like a means to just pursue things from a business standpoint. And this is why there's a rise of communities, like sobrang daming Facebook groups, but most of it is really just market research. Most of it is really just a way to sell something. Not that it's bad if what you sell is helpful, but you also see a rise of these types of instances where people feel like they are part of groups, pero they feel left out. They are part of specific like support systems, but they don't feel supported. Alam niyo yung habang tumatagal, you feel like you're just part of the statistics. You're just part of the numbers. You're just part of what can be tagged as success stories or pwede gawing testimonial or like you can even be given responsibilities within like pwede kang mag-moderator dun sa group and all that. Pwede kang like mag-answer ng comments and stuff like that. But the main idea is communities right now from an online level, um, mas quantity siya over quality. So, sobrang daming groups, pero hindi malalim most of the groups. So yung feeling of community is not really there. And you see this because uh, community engagement is just a means to an end. Diba? Like, so entrepreneurship pool pa rin yun na yung yung interactions within communities are just a way to like uh, sell the next thing. Okay. So, parang may mali sa entrepreneurship kasi kapag lahat na lang vino-viewed in the lens of how to generate income or how to monetize things, we lose the essence of how how taking care of self and how taking care of relationships can actually be experienced in full. Yung tipong may kausap ka pero wala kayong agenda. Yung tipong may kausap ka pero nagko-connect lang talaga kayo as a human being. Hindi every conversation is a potential transaction or referral. Ang weird na kasi nung feeling right now. Lahat ng puwede mong maka-network is there because there's an agenda behind it. And this is doubly, uh, a a a ano ba, a reason for caution for people who are already thriving or successful. Sometimes it's hard. It becomes hard to gauge if people are interacting with you because meron lang silang gustong makuha, 'di ba? Meron lang silang gustong ma ma-take advantage of, eh. You see this na, um, even yung trends right now and ngayon kasi na-explore ko yung e-commerce. Not so much on the actual nitty-gritty side of the product and service fulfillment, but more on funding e-commerce businesses. That's part of what I'm exploring right now. And I'm looking at the whole industry and di ko alam kung napapansin niyo rin pero daming ano, daming nag-aaway, ang daming tsismis, ang daming, black hat tactics. It's so weird na, uh, people are reduced to numbers. Really. Like sales yung malaking basehan ng success. Um, it's feels like, at least to me, it feels like crap na most of what happens, na sa e-commerce space ano, parang ano siya, parang siyang pampagulo ng mundo, at least on the back end. Um, no beef against those who are doing it really, really well and nice and are playing the game ethically. Pero just looking into this, napapatanong ako, yung bang trends ng entrepreneurship right now, it's more about just maximizing the opportunity to generate as much income within the shortest amount of time, right? Um, a lot of this, 'tong fast pace na influence na 'to, you even see, like a lot of ways to generate income, ibang income streams, generate, new income na hindi mo pa na-try before. And at the same time, you see a lot of, increase in the cases of people getting victimized by get rich quick na schemes. So mas marami rin yung cases ng nai-scam nowadays. Um, but I would even say this, I tweeted something along the lines kanina ng, yung get rich quick schemes, yung mga scams, yes, dumadami yung numbers nila. However, yung nabibiktima sa mga scam like this, umuonti, okey? So ibig sabihin yung awareness natin when it comes to to get rich quick na mga ganito 'no, na yun yung business model ng iba like monkey business talaga. Like, at least natututo na tayo 'no? Yung iba nasasaktan bago matuto, pero overall natututo pa rin tayo to spot 'tong mga ganito, the patterns are there. And kahit nag-e-evolve sila 'no, you know when the patterns are there, so less likely to be victimized by this. Ang nakikita ko na na ano, potentially more dangerous right now is yung mga hindi get rich quick schemes, okey? But still money related. Um, Lahat tayo may certain types of vulnerability in generating income that's higher than what we are generating now because we are biased towards if the idea is if we're generating better money, life will be better. That's not automatically true. And the earlier you unsubscribe dun sa belief na yun, the earlier then you can start designing your life na hindi ka lang basta sumasabay sa agos ng next trending thing na puwedeng pagkakitaan. You're actually gonna be able to pursue income streams that are more aligned with you, na hindi mo kailangang i-compromise yung values mo o i-sacrifice yung mga bagay na mas mahalaga sa'yo. So, I'm just saying this as a whole, parang may mali sa entrepreneurship kasi bini-build up niya lalo yung bias natin dun sa belief na if we have better money, life will be better. Eh, mas maaga ko 'tong naranasan in my own life because we have money. Like, my parents were working for it, but it didn't necessarily mean na everything else is planchado na. And I know, di ko alam kung mapapanood 'to ng kung sino ang mga tao. There will probably be people na mapapanood 'to and alam mo rin, mapapansin mo na it's not really the money, it's what you do with it, right? That determines if your life will be more of a mess or will it actually become better? Especially for people who are already there. You're earning a good enough amount of income, 'di ba? And then andito yung side na I'm extending for a bit, um, andito yung side na lahat gusto mag-scale. Kumbaga may pera ka na pero gusto mo more pa, eh. And we can actually, for the most part, we can say, "Gusto ko mag-scale para mas marami akong mabigyan ng trabaho. Gusto ko mag-scale para mas marami akong matulungan na tao. Gusto ko mag-scale kasi gusto ko mas maraming clients yung puwede kong ma-serve." We can say all of these things, but at the end of the day, there's gonna be money involved. And just a fair warning, I've seen more people destroyed by money that they cannot handle or manage. In thousands of people that I've met, around 2,000 or half of that, or around 2,000 people are entrepreneurs or at least have some kind of business, from micro businesses to enterprise level businesses. And I've seen more people na naka-figure out ng way to generate better income, but at the expense of a whole lot more costly stuff in their own life. Um, so it's not just about the earning dynamic. Everything you're earning above what you're earning right now will have a maintenance dynamic. Now, if you can't maintain or manage those, it will it will disrupt the kind of life that you want to build. And this happens mostly on autopilot. Why? Kasi nga, if you are pursuing entrepreneurship, you'll be in entrepreneurial circles, and the influence within that circle is to, okay, better money equals better life. Not necessarily. Intentions matter. Living life by design matters. So that's the gist of my Kage thoughts for parang may mali sa entrepreneurship. If you find yourself caught up dito sa flow na to, no? Unsubscribe as early as now. If life right now can't be improved apart from money, from more money, most likely when you get more money, there's a lot more problem na darating sa buhay mo. So, just a fair warning. And that's it. I'll be seeing you tomorrow for, ano nga ba yung topic for tomorrow? I guess it's, ano, online freelancing yata. Parang may mali sa online freelancing or digital marketing. Like, I can't really recall. But yeah, have a great weekend, everyone. There's just something to think about. Assess where you are in the journey and yeah, be more intentional. Live life by design. Thank you. Cheers.